Hey guys, it's Miss A of MoroBeats and I'm with Amnesty today and...
Hi, I'm Fateeha and I'm part of MoroBeats. So one thing that inspires me to write my music, I would say, as funny as it is, it's anger. I have a lot of anger in me and I channel that through music, so that's how I transmute my anger. And most of my songs have a lot of anger and resentment towards it, but that's my process. I think about what makes me angry first, and then I write about it, and then I record.
What inspires me is people. People that I meet, people that I get to know whenever I hear their stories, or just my story itself is also an inspiration because I get to speak about what I experience, and I'm able to make it or channel it into a beautiful art form. But aside from that, we also like to, or as much as we can, include our personal experiences in our process. We talk about social issues and we talk about very controversial topics as a group, so we each know each and every one of their opinions on or how they see their perspective about certain topics like that.
About a lot of sexual harassment, sexual assault, because that's very common, and also a lot of people don't talk about it as much as you think they do. They like to talk about it, but once they see it in front of them, they don't do anything. So that's one thing I like to talk about in my song. So I wrote Sugat because, like I said, there are a lot of people that I know personally that have stories like this, and I think it's just very sad and miserable to have these people speak about it, and you kind of don't know what to do. It's because you cannot change their environment. You cannot take that away from them. As also that experience, you cannot erase that. They think about that every day. So I decided that writing a song about it would probably be the best way for me to express my care for that topic. It's about the PTSD that comes with being touched or molested as a kid or maybe as a teenager. A lot of women have these experiences and nobody sides with them and nobody voices out for them, or sometimes nobody even believes them. So that's one of my personal advocacies, aside from depression and Gaza and also humans.
Me naman, I have a song called Islamophobia, and it tackles my experience as a Filipino Muslim here in the Philippines. I think there's a discrimination that not a lot of people talk about here, and experiencing that firsthand as a Muslim, hijabi or not, I'm still a Muslim and I'm proud of that. This song was really personal to me, and I don't get to perform it as much because during the process I couldn't keep myself together because I was really experiencing these things firsthand, and to talk about it and make it to a song was even more harder for me than to actually talk about it. So for me, that platform and that input was enough for me to express myself, express what I was going through as a Muslim here, hey guys, this is what happened. As a child, I was bullied before because of just being Muslim. So that was kind of weird for me, having to feel a certain way or feeling inferior to these people na kasing age ko din naman. Like, they were my age, we had the same skin color, but they would still make me feel like I was excluded from, society, if that makes sense. So being a Muslim, I created this song to let other people know na, guys, this isn't what we are. Because I've experienced, being called a terrorist in my own school, and having the 9/11 attached to me and being, saying our holy words in a very mocking way, that sort of sparked something in me na, oh, okay, I can't just sit down and not talk about this.
Repression, I could say, yeah, of course. There's like a lot of repression that comes with making your music, and sometimes they just see it as holding you back because of the way that they want to be perceived, but they don't care about the message of what you want to say. So we've been repressed a lot with labels and just like companies, people, teachers, classmates, even. It's everywhere. It cannot be avoided, basically. The only thing you can change is your reaction and how you want to tackle the repression.
It's easy to be distracted if you want to be distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to just stay in this certain area of knowledge, then you would stay there, you just scroll and scroll. But
you have a lot of people who message me also who are like, oh, I listened to your lyrics and I didn't even know that the song was about this, so and so. So it's very heartwarming to know that people resonate with your music. And I think it's making an impact, and I feel like further doing what we do, I think a lot of people will get inspired to step forward and do the same thing. It's already working, so very happy. I feel like we shouldn't let fear drive us. I feel like that's how we could encourage people to not be scared and to not walk away from challenging topics.
As a member of MoroBeats, I think one trait that is very distinguished from our group, aside from our peers in this industry, is being able to move and see the vision of MoroBeats and the future of where it's going. And I think we all cohesively and we move collaboratively, and we are selfless in terms of our intention with our music. So whenever we have like collaborations, we tend to always group and talk about how we can, speak our voices and send our message appropriately to our audience in order for them to understand us. So I think that's one of the traits that us MoroBeats have, and sets aside from the other MCs in this industry, you know what I'm saying?